Hey Year Sixers, what's going on? It's Mr. Giles here. Today I'm going to be taking you through some multiplication strategies and I'll show you the multiplication poster. There's a few efficient and effective strategies that you can use. For today, we're going to be looking at kind of 1 by 1 digit, 2 by 1 digit, 2 by 2 digit, and then 3 by 2 digit numbers. So we're going to start with a little bit of the basics, talk about some different strategies that you can use, and then I'm going to show you how to solve some vertical multiplication and how you can lay that out to really show your working out and your understanding of multiplication. So let's get into it. All right, so here is some examples of some multiplication strategies that we all know and that we've all used before. So we've got some examples. These are used for more simple, perhaps maybe 2 by 1 digit or 1 by 1 digit multiplication problems. The example question that I've got is 4 times 7, and I've shown that using different strategies. All right, repeated addition here. All right, so repeating the 4s and then repeating the 7s. Skip counting by 4s or 7s, putting into groups of 4 or 7. Same with the block towns. I've created an array of 4 by 7 and then intersections as well. Again, these strategies are really helpful for some of the more simplified multiplication problems. Today we want to kind of expand beyond this, but if you're still working at that, happy for you to use these. Only thing with these is they might be a little bit more time consuming. For example, if I'm doing 24 times 5, it might take a long time to draw all those groups. So what we want to do is show you some vertical multiplication. Now, use what works for you. This is just an example of how you can lay yours out. All right, so I'm going to show you some examples of 2 by 1 digit multiplication, 2 by 2, and then 3 by 2 digit multiplication. And hopefully this is going to help you and make sense for you. All right, the first one that I'm going to show you is the 2 by 1 digit. And I'm going to show you one of the examples that's on the website, which is 25 times 4. Now, really helpful that we create the tens and the ones columns to help us identify what's going on. All right, now the reason they call it vertical multiplication is because we're going to multiply it vertically. Makes sense. All right, so we start by doing 5 times 4, which gives us 20. Now, because we don't have any ones with 20, we put 0, and then the 2 comes over here. Now, with this, we now multiply the tens column. All right, so we've multiplied the ones together, okay? What we're going to do is multiply the ones by the tens column here, okay? So this is where we're going to do 5 times 2, which gives us 10. Now, because we've done 5 times 2 is 10, we've got to add on the other 2 that we got from the ones, which gives us 12. So our answer for 24 times 5 is 120. Now, things change a little bit when we do 2 digit by 2 digit numbers, and I'll show you what happens. So my example question here is going to be 41 times 38. All right, really helpful again that we've got the tens and the ones column. Now, I'm going to kind of color code these for you to make it a little bit easier. When multiplying by the ones column here, all right, it's going to be blue. When multiplying by the tens column, we're going to have that one as red. All right, and I'll show you how that's going to work. We begin very similarly. We start with the ones column. So we're going to do 8 times 1, which gives us 8. Great. Don't have to carry anything over. We next move on to the tens. We do 8 times 4, which gives us 32. All right. So that's multiplying by the ones column there. We're now going to be multiplying in the tens. All right. Hopefully the color coding is going to help you here. Now, there's a really important step when multiplying by tens, hundreds, thousands, etc. Because we're in the tens, all right, we need to start with a 0 here because we're multiplying essentially the tens, all right? That's just kind of the rule of thumb with multiplication here for vertical multiplication. We're now going to be doing the tens by the ones. So 3 times 1 gives us 3. And then we do 3 times 4, which gives us 12. Okay, now to find our answer, all we need to do is multiply these two together. Add these two together. All right, so we add on 8 plus 0 gives us 8. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. And then we've got the 1 in the thousand column there. So that's our answer for 2 by 2 digit multiplication. I'll move on to 3 by 2 digit. Now this is, again, a bit more of an extension. So challenge yourself to really kind of see if you've got the skills and the know-how to complete these tasks and activities. All right, so 196 times 23 is going to be the problem. Now, I'll color code it again to show you how we're going to figure it out. So we've got the blue for the ones column that we're multiplying by, and we've got the red for the tens column, okay? Again, it's going to be helpful if we label hundreds, tens, and ones, our place value, really important. All right, this color coding is going to be really important now, especially when I begin to carry the numbers over for our vertical multiplication. So we'll start with 3 times 6, so multiplying the ones. 3 times 6 gives us 18, and then the 1 goes up here. We then do 3 times 9, which is 27, and then we add on that other one, which is 28. We've got the 8, and then we carry a 2 over. We then have 3 times 1, which is 3, plus the 2, which gives us 5. All right. So you can see the color coding should help you guys out. You can do that as well if you want to. Moving on to the tens, as we're multiplying by the tens column, we need to start with a 0 here. We then begin doing the tens by the 1. So 2 times 6 gives us 12, and then we carry the 1. Okay, I've color coded it so we don't get confused. We then do 2 times 9, which is 18, plus 1 gives us 19, and then we carry that extra 1 over, and then finally 2 times 1 is 2, plus the other one gives us 3. Now, our final step is to add these together to get our answer. All right, so we've got 8 plus 0 gives us 8. 8 plus 2 gives us 10. We carry this little 1 over. 5 plus 9 is 14, plus the other one is 15. We carry that 1, and then we've got 3 plus 1 is 4. All right, so that's some examples of some multi-digit multiplication. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully those examples of how to do some vertical multiplication for multi-digit problem-solving equations is really helpful for you guys. Again, if you got any questions, please make sure that you jump on the questions of the day and comment on there. Myself and Mrs. Cutting will do our best to help you out. Again, good luck with it all. Challenge yourself. Hopefully you're able to show some understanding and really focus on your working out and perhaps explaining a little bit of reasoning as well. All right. Good luck, everyone. See you soon. Bye.